Talk about how to build our pivot table and spreadsheet. Pivot tables allow you to see your view data in multiple ways, like to get your insight from your data and to see the trend of your data. So if we need to calculate how much the revenue per each movie, and to calculate the revenue instead of building formula, and we calculate the average, we sum the average of these for per each year, and instead of calculating the minimum, maximum, and average, and instead of putting any formula, any functions, so pivot table allow you to not do that. It make your life easy. All the uh, I need to select all and view. You have the pivot table, a new worksheet, a new worksheet. So we need the work on the release date. If you have the release date, you will see the date now is separated by years, so 2012 and 2016. If you need to remove anyone, like for example, you don't need to work by years. You need to work per month, or you need to work by quarters. So just remove them from here. You will have this quarter. If you need to remove the quarters, you will have the per month, January, February, March, April. But in our cases, we need to work per year. You'll see how much the total revenue per year. Also, you can just click on this box. You will see field setting. You will have to change whatever you need to change, and then we'll work on the box revenue. So by default, the pivot table, he will give you the sum. He will give you the revenue as a sum. Okay, so now we have the sum, the revenue per each year. But for example, if we need to add another one in the value box, from the value box we go on the value field setting, and now we change it from sum to count. We're changing from sum to we don't need to count now, we need the average. So now you will have the average total amount, the average revenue per year. For example, if we need to add, we need to check also, give him the box revenue, and then we need now, let me show me the count, how much the total revenue, how much the count for each year also. So this is how also you can just simply clicking in each box and right click on your mouse, you can manipulate the data whatever you like. You can summarize value by, if you need the count, the average, maximum, minimum. If you see the maximum, have the maximum. So if you need the minimum, you will have the minimum. And instead of you building formula, you build your functions. No need to build your function anymore. Just build your pivot table. He will show you count, average, minimum, maximum, products, whatever you like. So we need now is the count. No, we need now is the sum. Another useful things when you click on your pivot table, you have pivot table analyze and we have design. So in the pivot table analyze, we have one of the most important tool in the calculations is called calculated field. In the calculated field, he will allow you to calculate one of the field in your data. For example, if I need to add the budget, give him insert field. Now I have the budget. Give him OK. Now he give me the how much budget is specific for each movie, for each year also. If you need to go from also change the sum, you need to go and change the sum, you can just simply choose them and you can show value. If you need to get the total grant, so is the total 2.22 per year. If you need to choose whatever things that, if you need also to go and change the sum, have the value, make the count, average or minimum or maximum or products. So instead of writing formulas, do your minimum, maximum, whatever, no need to put your functions. Pivot table will allow you to do that in more professional way. If you find this information so useful, please subscribe and leave me comment. If you have any questions, we keep our learning process. Thank you for watching. See you next video.